Tuesday, a Tuesday, not a Thursday, 'cause we're live again on a Tuesday, not a Thursday. We're live. Oh crap! I got too excited and plug in my mic. Live again on a Tuesday, not Thursday. We're live today, EA. Live again on a Tuesday. We're here to play. Yeah, plug her in. Boom. Hello, hello. Perfect. Let's work. Somebody go up. We gonna work. Ba bum ba 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 ba. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. Woo woo. Dun 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 dun. Ooh ah. Do you want a banana? Na. Do you want a banana? Ba 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 ba. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, this is right. This is to make it smaller, and it goes like this. Got it. Huh. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Do you want a banana? All right. Welcome back today, everybody. We are back on the other van, and we're doing some plumbing. This van we're finishing up in the next few days, actually. And so we've got some plumbing to do. Yesterday, we were in the van doing some insulation at subfloor down, insulation med spot. This one, this van here, our dark van. We are plumbing. We got Tony inside. He, he is, what is he doing? He's putting the doors on. Doors on. Uh, most everything's painted. We got a lot to do. In there, we've got the sink installed. Actually, I need to make sure that sink is still in place. Can you make sure that sink is still in place? Like where it's supposed to be. Glue setting. Actually, hold on. We're all coming. I'll do it. Live. Ah, I'm back. Sorry. Live. Ah, I'm back. Sorry. Internet went out in there. Okay, we're back. The vans block the signal. Anyways, so we're gonna be working back here. Tony's inside connecting all the door panels, and I'm gonna finish this up. Once we finish this up, we're gonna get back inside and do some LEDs, which is very exciting. Let me give you a quick little rundown of this stuff real quick, what the back looks like. All right. So the back of the van here, when you open up your back doors, we have to separate electrical, plumbing. All your utility is accessible and visible from the back doors. So this is a design we have for med spas. This one is actually going to be a mobile doctor's office, which is super cool. So here's our electrical. We're charging up right now. We've got our inverter, battery bank, bus bars. This is a shunt for the secondary alternator, a general shunt for your Victron monitoring system, which ties to here, your Servo GX from Victron. That's to monitor everything. That goes to a screen up there that you can see from the front. This is your breaker for your shore power. That's connected to master cutoff and regulator for the secondary alternator. That's what we got going on. And then in this little wall of this, you can take off. Boop. And here is where all these wires go. Obviously, there's a couple holes in the floor to feed wires under the van. And then the wires come up through here, bada boom, bada bing. They go through here, they go behind here. This is all gonna get covered with this panel. They come up. There's inside the van, there's Tony. What's up? This is the back of our stereo, for our sound system. And then up here, oh, your 12 volt distribution, your 110 distribution, your switches for your water pump and all sorts of stuff. And then this is the back of the screen that monitors everything. So from the front, that's where you monitor all your stuff. You can take this panel off and access everything, which is super cool. But where we're working today is over here. This is our plumbing. So this is what we got. This is the final bits of the van. See there. We've got 2 tanks. And again, these are small tanks because all we have is a hand washing sink in this van. That's it, hand washing sink. Because again, it's a medical van. It's a mobile doctor's office. So we've got our water pump and accumulator tank. We got our water coming in from the outside, coming into our freshwater tank, which then goes up, piping goes up, into here, comes around here, and then splits and goes into our water heater, and then goes into here, which feeds our faucet. This is the only thing that has water, just a faucet. One faucet, that's it. Hot water comes up, also goes into the faucet. So all we've got left is we got to connect our sink drain right here, bring it down, everything's a little tight, and then feed it into this black abyss hole right there. That's all we got to do. And then down here, you'll see these 2 blue things. We've got electric dump valves for each. So right here, and there's actually, on that side, there's 2 buttons to push to drain your gray tank, drain your fresh tank, which is a definitely nice thing to have. So that's what we're working with today. Everything is about done with this van. We're going to deliver it, probably next week. We've got to finish it. We got to get some good footage of it and send it on its way out into the wild to work. So what we're doing, I've got this connecting piece to go right here over this thing, and that's going to tie to this thing, and then I got a bunch of angles, and that's all you need. That's the full extent of it. And now I got to make all this crap work. I'm going to need a saw. I'm going to go grab a saw. I got a little portable saw right here, a little choppy saw. Wow. Now, I know this van that we're building here is.
You're using the angle driver?
You can have that. This thing?
Yeah.
Take it. So, I know this thing is a medical van, but obviously, stuff we do, it's the same type of stuff you do for campers. Obviously, different design, a lot of different layouts and things you put in. There's no kitchen, there's no bed, but a lot of the components, the electrical, the same. The, AC, heating, all that stuff's the same. The insulation, all that stuff, all these building processes are the same. It's just to a different end. Oh, here's my little saw. Check this thing out. Yeah. I got the little mini battery-powered DeWalt chopper. Check them out. Love that guy. Love that guy. Anyways, yeah, so it's different, but not that different. It's all the same type of stuff. So smaller water tanks, no shower, easy, simpler stuff. Same processes. Right, so we're gonna cut this guy short. me grab a little marker. Mark this stuff. So yeah, welcome everyone. We are, vanning in plain sight is us. We are van builders, but we are more so promoters of stealth van life. That's really what we do and what we get up to. So we've built stealth vans for clients. We've written a book on stealth vanning, best ways to do it, what van life is really, do I even need to cut that? What van life is really like stealth van life, the difference between stealth vanning and like regular van life camping, which to me is just RVing. If you're just in a RV that looks like a van, you're just RVing. You're not really van lifing, because van life is supposed to be more freeing. You're supposed to be able to have more options, to be able to do more things, which means you need a stealth van. Otherwise, how are you going to do it? So we talk about that. We promote that kind of. Oh, is that possible? No. I got to figure out where to route this pipe. I may have to come this way. Like this. Yeah, and then do another 45. I got to figure out how many 45s I got to do here. 45, 45, and then 45. And yeah, we'll come this way. And then 45. Do I have enough 45s? My goodness. I've got 5 45s. 545. Yeah, so we talk a lot about stealth vanning. And whoever here is interested in van life, I'm going to tell you. If you have a camper van and you want to spend, you don't just want to spend the weekend out in a camper van, you want to take like the summer. You want to go on a summer trip. Or maybe you want to go you want to do a year, full time, whatever. And you think you're going to do it in a camper van. Well, the truth is,
These handles come with their own screws?
No, I had to buy.
So these are the ones you got?
Yeah. Okay. Truth is, if you are in a camper van that looks like a camper and you're trying to be in it for a few months, you are going to be basically just RVing. You're going to be living the life of an RV. And by that, I mean what life actually looks like. What life actually looks like when you get in a van. It looks like you pack your stuff, you hit the road. Where the hell am I going? Right? Where are you going? You're going to a campground. You book your campgrounds for however long you're going to be out. And, I just took off my mark. Push it, then took off my mark. If you're going to be somewhere, if you're going to be in the van for like a month or two, you want to be in the one campground, or you want to travel from campground to campground? Or maybe you're like, I don't have to go to campgrounds, I'm going to stay at Walmart's. Well, that noise warning. That may not work out so well. First off, obviously, I'm pretty sure everyone knows Walmart's can be pretty damn sketchy. Very sketchy. And what you may not know is at least half, probably more by now, don't even allow camping. They don't allow overnighting. Because people have abused it and lived at like Cracker Barrels and where's this thing? Cracker Barrels and Walmart's. And so Walmart is banning it. I see signs all the time. No more overnighting. And they have security chasing people off. So that is not really going to be a good option anymore. Plus, even the ones that do allow it, they're pretty sketchy. They get pretty darn sketchy. So you're like, well, what am I going to do? Well, Do I need? I think I need another piece for this. Oh, I think it's this one. Ah. And what if you want to? What if you don't want to be at campgrounds? What if you want to go like into the city, and you want to see events happening in town, and you want to go visit friends and family, and you want to check out, New York and Denver, and you don't want to have to like book campgrounds way outside the city. There we go. Piece one in for the drainage. Piece one done. I'm taking forever to get to the point because I'm working, but the point is you need a stealth van. You get a stealth van, as in a van from the outside looks like nothing. You put preferably no windows, or maybe just one window in the slider there that you cover up. You put a partition wall between the cab and the living area with a pocket door. You do that, and you don't do a bunch of exterior upgrades. You don't put a big roof rack on it. So when you close up, you look like just any van. You don't look like anything. You're just any run-of-the-mill van. But nobody knows. Nobody knows. Which direction can this go? Go like that. Yeah. So with that, obviously you can imagine the amount of freedom that gives you then. Because with a van, it doesn't look like a camper. Now you're really not RVing. Because you don't have an RV, you just got a regular ass van. And on the inside, it looks like some beautiful apartment, whatever you build out and make it look like. So now you can stay pretty much anywhere you want. You could stay street parking, overnight parking lots, transit lots, just about anywhere. Anywhere where they're not patrolling and not letting people stay overnight. You can stay easily. So now your world opens up. Yeah. I gotta go look at something. Yep. BRB.
None of these things work.
I mean,
It's too short.
not all of them. I bought super long ones.
Yeah, the super long ones. These are it.
I tested them. Oh, because there's a big gap here.
I mean, even if there wasn't a gap, it wouldn't want to work.
No, there's longer ones.
And they're all gonna need those super long ones. Inch and a half. More than you guys gotta be like 2 inches because you gotta go into this thing.
Oh no, yeah, because I wasn't gonna go. That's why I wasn't gonna go through all that. No, I didn't buy it for that. Yeah, I bought them for just going through one. That's why. Yeah, I bought it for going through the ply, not going through 2 plies. Yeah, that's my fault. But I think I have some actually.
All right.
Let me go see. Hold on. I think I've got some of the little screws. Are these the same? We're working on hardware for this thing. Here. See if that's the same thread.
No.
No, see the same thread first. I don't know if it'll even work. It's different, right? This is, I don't know if this is metric or what. Hey, you can't put them on now, it's fine. Just get the doors on, you can't put the handles on. No big deal. Okay, I'm back. Sorry to leave you. So anyways, we promote stealth vanning. That's what we're all about. But anyways, right now we're building a medical van. Mobile doctor's office. It's gonna be concierge service. We've got that. We've got another med spa behind me And then next month, we're getting in a camper. It's gonna have a drop-down bed in the back, which is gonna be super cool too. We'll be able to start building that one out. So we got projects on hand, project finishing up, project coming. We've got some stuff happening. Some super exciting stuff. And I think we have a building that we're gonna be building. Putting up. Now I need like a partial. Darn, because that's going to go this way. And then when I do this, it's going to be like this. Dang it. My 90s aren't working over here. But anyways, the lives, we like to show you how we build some of this stuff. But if you subscribe, you not only see our lives, but also our van tours. We've got lots of van tours for vans we've done. We've got an interview show. Actually, I might be posting an interview show tomorrow. Our latest one. I'm going to straighten this out. You know, I'm going to straighten you out. Yeah, just push you to the side. That's fine. Boom. Solved. Solved. We've got an interview show where we do man on the street, interviewing people in vans. I go up, knock on their vans. Tony films me, and we try to talk to them and ask them to see what life is like living in a van. You know, these crazy people doing this crazy stuff. And we've met some pretty awesome and crazy people. And tomorrow's episode is going to be a Brazilian beach volleyball player living in a van here in St. Petersburg, Florida. So, huh? Oh, Morgan Wallen. See if people know who that is. You gotta see if people know who that is. I'm dry fitting this plumbing right now, and this needs to go back further. Yeah. So all I gotta do back here, I'm finishing up the plumbing. Electrical's done on this side. We're doing some plumbing. All this van has, because it's not a camper, it's super simple. It just has one sink, no shower, nothing else. Just one hand washing sink. And so it's super simple. 2 tanks, 2 small 12-gallon tanks, both inside the van. Ah. 2 tanks inside the van. And a water heater. So 2 small tanks right here, water heater, 1 sink drain, 1 pump. Now in between this, if you notice this guy, this is our med fridge on some slides. So that's the fridge they need for drugs once they're mixed. So we've got that put into the back here. This area back here is pretty full. Do I need to cut this some more? That's pretty good. Actually, yeah, because I could pull it back a little bit more. That's not all the way. No, because it's going to sink back when you dry fit these things, they get stuck, you know? But then when you glue them, they sink back further. So I'm going to lose some space. Anyways. Let's see where this is going to go. We're going to need to come. This one is very important for getting it cut right. Don't want to screw, because I got to thread the needle here. Because I can't have it too low, I can't have it too high. It's got to be right where I need it to be. So let's cut it right there. Boom. Hope I have enough 90s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. I've got just enough. About 5. I thought I was being ridiculous buying 5. That's exactly how many I ended up needing. 5 90s. Actually, no, because I can move this up and down, so I don't have to be exact. I need my bigger PVC pipe now. Wait, it's over here. Do I have it over here? No, it's still over there. Yeah, we got a lot of projects. A lot going on. We've got 2 vans, 3, I think the third one's coming. So we got 3 more vans to build this year, and each van takes us about 3 months. So we're gonna be doing a lot of work. This one's finishing up, getting out here. We got 3 more to build this year, plus we have to build a shop on property. We've got a building coming that we have to build out. A building to build. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I'm gonna need more PVC. This wasn't enough, was it? This goes this way. I'm gonna go like this, which is perfect, but do I have enough to go this way? Where's the other piece? Ah. Oh my heavens, I have just enough. That's some luck. All right. Go ahead and take it apart, and let's do the worst part, the most dangerous part, the nastiest part. That's gluing all this PVC together. Look at this. Yeah. Starting with this piece. So I can get this piece out. This little guy. Now I've got gotta make some space here. This PVC gluing is some nasty stuff. Not fun stuff. Well, this is actually a lot better in campers. All this stuff has to be done under the van, and that sucks. That's no fun. Putting together the drainage system under the van, tying it, making sure that you're nowhere near the drivetrain or the exhaust, to heat it up, you know. So you gotta protect these things. That's one thing that's really difficult. You see designs where people have a shower on one side of the van and a sink on the other. So you're like, all right, where's the gray water tank? One of those drainage pipes is gonna have to go from the middle through the van, which means they have to get around the drivetrain and the exhaust with the heat. So that's an issue, which sucks. That's why I always try, if you're designing and building your own van, try to get both on the same side of the van. If you have a shower and a sink, all of your plumbing, all of your drains, keep it on one side. The plumbing, you can find ways, you know, to run your water pipes across in the van. It's no problem. But when you're draining, and remember, you don't have a lot of drop either. Like once you 90 under the van, there's not much drop that you have. So you got to be as close to your tank as possible, and you certainly don't want to have to cross to the other side of the van. That's a big issue. And I've done it before. I have built vans with a design where I had to cross over. And so, you know, it's just, you kind of got to be real careful about placement. You got to make sure you have drop, and you got to make sure you heat shield if you're getting anywhere near the exhaust. It's not always the best. Okay, should I wear gloves? Screw that. What do I need gloves for? What do I need gloves for? Let's move this thing so I have some space. Let's move you so that you can see a little bit. Here's our specimen. Here's our stuff. And here's some paper towels, because it gets messy. All right, it goes like so. So we're gonna straighten all these up. Another thing I like to do is hide the barcodes. Who wants? Oh, and this piece goes up there. Hide the barcodes, because who wants to see that? So let's take this piece by piece. Oh, it always gets stuck. I need pliers to open this damn thing. Not big enough. Not big enough. You can do it. You're a man. Be a man. Be a man. Come on. Oh, can you open the jar? I can't open the jar. I'm not a man. I need something. Where are my big pliers? No! Where are my big pliers? Crap, where are my big pliers? Glove. Can't find my pliers to open this thing. Here we go. Uh-huh. Ho ho ho. Got it. Ugh! I do hate this stuff. I hate it. All right. I'm not great at this. One thing I also don't like is this purple stuff. I don't like seeing it drip. So I try to do it facing down so when it drips, it doesn't leave streaks everywhere. So let that dry. Some dirt in there. Oh, Tony's screwing up. There's that. Get this one and this one. I'll just go ahead and do this while I'm here. While I've got it out, I'll get this one and I'll grab this one. Okay, put that away. See, I'm already discombobulated. Oh yeah, this goes goes up like that. Okay. I get turned around so quick. All right, now that they're all cleaned with the pipe cleaner or this stuff, we're good to this cement, PVC cement, and we're going to connect these two. Cement, cement, stuff it, boom, stuff it, hold it, and we are together. Isn't that fascinating? Isn't it so fascinating? I want to take a few seconds, and it's together. Now we'll do this one, cement. This stuff I don't want to get in my hands. But yeah, I don't wear gloves. Okay. Stuff. Now, I do like to keep the words behind so it doesn't look so messy in there on the pipe. Oh, all right. First piece is in. Now we'll go ahead and do these pieces. I like to do them little by little so I don't like mix up my pipe puzzle. Which fitting goes where, which length of pipe goes where. That's no fun. So, just a few at a time, so I don't mess myself up. Oh, I already dripped some on there, so now I see the purple. That's lame. Lame. Okay, so now I gotta remember what I'm doing here. I forgot what I'm doing. How does this go again? Somebody remind me. This goes like this. This goes like this. This goes like this. Okay, got it. So let's go ahead and connect these. So more of this pipe cement. Yeah, this is probably isn't the most interesting part of a van build. The plumbing. But actually it's probably the part you like never see from people putting the plumbing together. 'Cause who wants to see that? I mean, it's no different from a house, really. Same thing. No difference. It's just, instead of tying into the sewer or or tank in your backyard. It's just a tank behind your seat in the van. All right, now this we need to line up straight. That would be, we don't want this being cockeyed. I feel like I'm talking to myself. And for some reason, a couple people listen to me. I don't understand why. See, it's no different from Tony because he's always hearing me talk to myself. So it's the same thing. There's no difference.
But now you're helping people.
But now, supposedly, I'm helping somebody.
You are.
I don't know if anyone's helped. But I'm doing something. All right, connect this one to this one. Ba boom. See? That's going to go there. You haven't noticed? The back of these vans are tight. Tight. There is not much room. Tight. Yeah, there's not much room back here. I mean, we've got it stuffed, which is a good thing because you don't want a bunch of, you know, yeah, you don't want a bunch of vacant space back here. For these vans, this design, this is all utility. You open up the back doors and it's all utility. There's nothing interesting back here unless you find the utility interesting. But it's not helping your business. Or if it were a camper van, it's not like your daily usage kind of stuff. So keep all that good storage and stuff up front and then get all the utility stuff compact as tight as possible into an area that you don't really use with no gaps or wasted space in between. Max efficiency. So this back area is tight. So we've got, I mean, it's about, all right, last piece with the cleaner there. We've got about, I think this is 18 to 20 inch depth here under the counter, something like that. And we fit in all of our electrical here. So our two 314 amp hour batteries, so two pretty big lithium batteries. We've got the big inverter, all the wiring, and all of the things that go with it. Obviously the batteries and the I'll go this side. Oh, I can't. The battery and the inverter are the biggest pieces over here, but then you're gonna need space for all that wiring. This is some thick ass wiring. And then all those other little components that go with it, smaller stuff. And then you need two water tanks. In this van, they're small, 12 gallons each. So you got two 12-gallon water tanks, a 4-gallon water heater, and this big box here in the middle that is your, like I mentioned, the med fridge that these doctors need. Taking this whole space here. And so you can see, and we've got it lit. You notice there's a light switch here. We put in an outlet, two outlets. One outlet's for the water heater, so that's controlled independently through a switch up front. Another outlet to plug into, and then a 12-volt outlet just so you have some power back here if someone's doing something. So super dense. It's dense back here, which is what you want. No wasted space. All right, we've only got this left. I did miss one of these with the purple stuff. One more thing to purple. Purple. All right, now here's something I've done before. I haven't screwed these tight, and then you knock them over. That sucks. That really sucks. All right, I'm gonna say again. We are doing, we go live every week, at least every Thursday. I might do a little bit more. I've been doing more lately. Showing you how we build our vans live. However, I must say, we have a channel where we're doing all sorts of things. We have got, wait, I'm against the clock here. Why did I do these both at the same time? I'm so stupid. Oh. Turn. Oh, did we get it? Oh lordy, I think we got it. Once it's together, you cannot get these apart. You gotta start over. So we got it, look at that. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, you know, it's like I can see Tony, look at this. I'm gonna spy on him. I'm like a submarine. I'm one of those submarines that Trump is shooting down. I see you, Venezuelan. Yeah, he is. It's in there. Anyways,
Of course I am.
bad joke. Look, it's together. Bum. Listen to that. It's so satisfying. Love it. Okay. Now we can stick this big old thing. I can get it in here now. After I just put it together. Okay. We have a couple more pieces, but I'm going to put those in here while it's already together because those are going to be hard to put in. Ooh, fit this right here. Screw it into our drain. And we are almost done with the drainage system. Oh, right. So, guys, check out our channel. Give us a subscribe. Subscribes we love more. We like it all. We like it all.
You like to hate more too.
Oh, darn. We have run into an issue. We've run into an issue.
You don't like to hate?
The hate's good. Let me open this. Okay, there we go. Now, this one, not as bad. Pull that forward, and then we're good to go. You need to stay like this. I gotta flip that thing now. Darn. Oh, and it's gotta come this way. Okay. Oh, it's gotta go like this. This has to be connected like this. So I need to put a short piece in here. Oh man, I hope this is long enough. I may need to go get more PVC. Do I? Oh no, I think I have enough. I just need a little bit here though. Yeah, check out our channel. We don't just go live showing you how we build vans. We've also got lots of van tours, fun van tours, not boring ones. We have fun. Fun van tours. Tony actually was just, he was Chris Farley. He was Matt Foley from, you know, SNL's Van Down by the River. We did a van tour like that. Absolutely hysterical. That was great. That's good stuff. And then we've got, we have an interview show that we do. Like Man on the Street interview show. Where we go out in town and I walk around, I knock on van doors. I knock on van doors and I try to interview people and see what their life is like. We do that. And actually we got the next episode of that coming out tomorrow. So check us out. And we got lots more content coming out as well, where we're going to do a lot of talking about stealth vanning and the whole world and scene around it, the right ways to do it, the wrong ways to do it. We're going to be doing a lot of content like that. So if you could, give us a like. We'd really appreciate it. Give us a like if you're interested in van life, in building vans, in the world around vans, how it works, stealth vanning specifically. If you're interested in it, if you've done it, if you are doing it, if you just like the van life content in general, but you want it to be a little different and more entertaining and fun, then that's what we're going for. So I hope that you subscribe, that you keep up with us, and I hope that the stuff you're going to see now and into the future is going to be a lot of fun for you. Because it is for us, and it's going to be for us. We got lots of things we want to do, and that's what we're trying to do, is make stuff fun. We want to do some really fun content. Okay. Now this, I'm going to go ahead and stuff in here. Oh yeah. So this is stuffing into the tank, and then all we got to do is one pipe in between. And hopefully I have enough pipes. I don't know if I have enough. We have to go get some.
Yeah, get in there. Get in the hole, you mother.
Get in the hole. Don't you want to go home to your
Hole?
Oh, the fact that it's tight is a good thing. It's a good freaking seal. There it is. It's in. Now turn it, turn it, turn it. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, now we gotta make this connection. The two of you, you can be friends. You guys need to connect. You need to connect on a deep level. And you can, this has to go this way. There we go. All right. Ah, Got it. Let's pray this is freaking long enough. Like that. So like that. I think that'll work. I think she'll work. All right, so let's get it perked up with some purple. Purple, 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 purple. I don't want to get this purple crap on my hands. I'm pretty sure I would die if I did. I mean, it's purple, toxic stuff. There's no way that you could live off that. If you touch that stuff, you're dead. You're just dead. All right, I'm going to protect the tank because I don't want to get any of this PVC glue on it because I got to glue it in place right now. So let's go ahead and double layer to protect.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, everything's perked. Everything's perked. I think we can just put glue on this one and then stuff it. This is it, people. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the moment right here. The final connection, the most difficult connection, the most serious connection,
The one that it's all about. Here we go. We're stuffing.
that one's.
Okay, we line it. Line it. Uh-oh. Come on, baby, line up. Come on.
Line up, line up. Uh-oh.
It's not lining up. What's happening? Okay.
Ah. Okay, it didn't work. That was a failure. It didn't work. Ah, I got stuff on me. Okay, why didn't it work? I need to push. Whoop. I wasn't getting it right. Okay, we're gonna go again. All right, people, don't forget, we're gonna go again. We got this. We're gonna try from this side now. This side first. We're gonna do opposite, and then go to this side. Wait. Get in there. You get in there, and then there we go.
We've got it, people. We've got it. Wait.
Do we got it? Do we have it? I need
Do
we have it?
Is it?
I can't tell.
Is it in?
I can't tell. It feels like it is, but you know what? That purple's throwing me off because it looks like it's. Press. I think we're in. We're in. Ah, I got stuff on me. Oh, it's on my skin. Ah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Toxic. I should be wearing gloves. Ah. Okay. That's it. I think we've got it. How's this look? It's pretty steady in there. Cool. I think we got it. Boom. Huzzah. Done. If anybody has any questions, throw them in, man. Throw them in. Plumbing, the not so fun stuff. They're kind of boring, but it's done. Let's have a look. They said it's boring.
Who said that?
No one. It's boring because no one's talking. That means it's boring. All right, this is what we did. Yeah, no one's here that appreciates it. So this is the final stuff for this van. I'm gonna take you inside right now and show you everything.
Even if you just touch one person's heart, Barry,
Have I touched anyone's heart? If I've touched anyone's heart, give me a like right now and I'll see it. Give me a like and I'll know that I touched someone's heart. Nah, I haven't touched anyone's heart. Follow instead if I haven't touched your heart. Okay. Obviously the faucet's here. We just installed the sink drains. This is what we just did. Woo, woo, woo. I mean, everything's tight, so it's fun. And then boom, directly into the top of the tank. That's what we just did. So as you see, this is the back of the van. I mean, it's tight. It is chock-a-block full. So you open up these back doors, and like I said, it's all utility. So you got your electric bill and your water bill. Except guess what? There ain't no bills. Free electric, free water. Ain't that cool? So, all of your electricity, obviously your batteries, your inverter charger, which is charging right now. That's your regulator for your secondary alternator, which is your main form of charging. Your master cutoff. Actually, watch this. Oh, it stays on because I'm charging. Your if I flip this and ended this, where'd the lights go? Back on. Back charging. Just wanted to do that. Anyways, then this is your system monitor, which is rebooting because I just screwed around with it. This is your smart shunt, which goes into your system monitoring. These are big ass beefy bus bars, which are fused with master fuses. This is good stuff. Let me check this out. I'll show you what we've got here. This is the positive, obviously. This is the negative, obviously. A lot more negative than positive. I'll tell you why. I don't know who cares to know this, but you're going to find out. We have, right here, this is power in. So this is your main power coming from your batteries. Battery wire comes down here, up here, and it goes into our switch. And then it goes from the switch, and it goes, ooh, and then it comes into here. So now this bus bar up here is powered. This has power. And then down here, we have all of our components coming off of it that are only powered through a fuse. So if this pops, this will not get any more power. So we got power in. This is our alternator. So our alternator comes from the engine under the van, ties into here, and then goes through this shunt, and then from here to here. So this charges our van, supercharges the van. This is for this guy, the inverter charger, which charges the van from plugging in and also changes 12 volt battery power to 110, 120 volt, like house receptacle outlets. So that's necessary. That's this one. And then we got two more. This one, this little guy, goes to our 12 volt distribution, our fuse block, where all of our small 12 volt wires go to for all the lights and the fan and all that, the little 12 volt outlets, all that kind of stuff. And then this one is for the air conditioner. We have a 12 volt air conditioner that ties in right here. That's also fused. These are just little things that power like this guy and stuff like that. And then now, why are there more black? Well, because we have grounds. So we should have two more because we have two grounds. We have a full system ground. This ties to the chassis underneath the van. And we have a ground specifically that ties from the inverter to here. And why does this need to be grounded here specifically? I don't know. The diagram calls for it, so we do it. Anyways, there's our electrical. We have holes. This panel comes off, and there's holes under the floor for wires to be run throughout the van. We've got most of our wires coming through here, up through here, this way, going here. There's a panel right here, which is actually right here that will cover this. To the back of our Fusion sound system, and then all of your distribution. So this is the 12 volt distribution for fuses, and there's your 110 for all your outlets. And then you've got your screen for system monitoring and a bunch of buttons to control stuff, which I'll show you. And that's here. And then you move over here, behind the driver's side. Plumbing is what we just did. So again, it is chock-a-block. I mean, look how thick this is. You can't fit another damn thing, which is good. It means no wasted space. We hate wasted space in a van. It's impossible. You can't have wasted space or else you're suffering. So again, this is not a camper. This is a mobile doctor's office. So we've got two 12-gallon tanks because it's just a hand washing sink. So very simple plumbing because all we have is a sink right there, which I'll show you. So you got your fresh water tank and your gray water tank. Fresh water comes in from the side here. You fill up on the side. It comes down and it fills your tank. And then you have a breather. So we always do a breather valve, right? This ties into your dump. So this goes through the floor. So if you overfill this tank, it will come through here and then spit out through the bottom. So if you leave the hose on and forget that you're filling the tank, you won't flood the van. And then you have your dump. This is a 12 volt dump valve. This has a switch up there where I showed you next to all the 12 volt distribution. So you flip a switch and you can dump this tank and your gray tank. Just goes through the floor. Boom. And then of course this is the run to your water pump and then to your accumulator tank, which keeps pressure, and then it moves along through here, and then it comes to here and it splits, and then it goes into the water heater, and another one comes here and it goes to your faucet, and then the water heater comes up in this red pipe and it ties into this one, which ties into the red of your faucet, because that's all you have is a faucet for a sink. That's it. Nothing else in this van. Super simple, no shower. And then of course we have the drain for the sink, which we just did, which looks beautiful now. It goes under here and dumps into the top of your gray water tank. So wow. Wow, wow, wow. we've got everything packed into the smallest little spaces possible, but still easy to work on and maintenance. It's awesome. Now, for the van itself, here it is. The van itself.
The man.
The man, here's the man himself inside the van itself. So, boom, we've got, from the front here, we've got black felt with a big hole window. Now, we've done swivel seats usually, but this one, we built this partition wall. And we've got this curved, beautiful bench. This is micro cemented underneath. Micro cement, and ooh, it's a lit toe kick with
Don't
brass.
touch. Don't touch.
I'm only touching the paper. Yeah, we don't want to get dirty. Got cushions and backing coming. We still have that with the upholsterer. And then we've got our entryway. Woo! We've got our lit slat entryway that leads to the portal. It's a very controversial portal. Our controversial portal that is about to get painted. And then we have the logo going here. Logo, and this is going to be lit.
That cock might be a little wet, so careful.
That cock is wet. And then we've got
Cabinetry here.
You could a little
and
harder.
then a fridge goes here, 2 drawers. This is a cabinet, open cabinetry. Oh, look, we're getting the drawer faces on. Look how beautiful, huh? We got a coffee maker going here. TV right here that's going to swivel around. Doctor's going to be able to sit here. There's going to be a table where she'll be able to get on her laptop, show the patient her, what's going on. We've got light switches here. Ting ting. Outlet. Outlets. Moving along. We have our lower runners. There is a wheel well right here. This is the wheel well, which comes like that. So we got a little gap behind the wheel well and a larger gap in front of the wheel well. So them because it is a seamless look rather than like chopping stuff up, which we're not big fans of. So this is going to be storage, lots of storage, and under here these are our speaker boxes. We got a sound system with speakers, and then we build up on top of the wheel wells, and we put cutouts in the countertop here for sea folds, trash can, and then over here we've got sharp container for needles, bio trash, and glove dispenser. That all goes right here. And then of course we get the back unit, and at the back unit we have our new sink, which we just put in. Look how beautiful. Isn't that lovely? Isn't it lovely? Oh man. Yep. With this awesome faucet. Boom. So we just get it plumbed in, and then we've got this awesome backsplash. I'm gonna probably put these lights in today. Got lights right here. We've got, you can't see because there's stuff here, but we got a floating countertop design
With lights underneath. We got a gas that's lit.
cabinets here, storage with a couple outlets, storage down here, and electrical up here. Now this is where, so you got all your fuses for your 12-volt distribution. This is your 110. This is your house outlets. Here's your screen to monitor your whole system. Here's your sound system, and then these are buttons for, actually. So I'm opening this. It's red. That means I'm opening the freshwater tank. That means I'm opening the gray water tank. This one is your water pump, which it has the water right now, and this is for your med fridge. So boom, we'll go ahead and get rid of turn all these off. And then this one is for, which shouldn't be lit now, good, because this is off. That's for your water heater. Boom. What else? Obviously the med chair goes here. And if you look up, we've got our ceiling. This is all micro cement. We've got transition here from lit slats to micro cement with our ovals. That's an AC you see taped up in the middle. And behind that last oval, we have an extraction fan. We've got these upper runners.
Transition piece between the walls and the ceiling.
Also lit, adds a lot more light. This gap here with the tape, that's an outlet for your TV. That's going to fill up that space.
LED runners. Oh, you said it?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. That's what it is right now. It is about there. So it looks like a mess, but we are about there. We're getting all these doors. Tony's getting all these doors in. We have to paint this front, which we're working on. Waiting on the upholsterer to finish that. That may take the longest, but we'll get these doors in, switches back in. Here's a lockbox for some drugs that she's gonna need. Yeah, I gotta get a couple LEDs in. Get this outlet in, put the chair, plug that in because it's a 3-motor chair. I gotta put the LEDs on the bottom here, and we're about done. I gotta make a table for her at the front. This thing's about done. So this has been a project. Takes about 3 months. We are just over 3 months. So if you please subscribe because you're gonna see this van. This van's finishing. We're gonna get a bunch of content on it that you're gonna see. You'll see the final photos and videos of it. Final look through. But then we've got another van that we're getting started, and you'll be able to see how this works out from start to finish. Of course, we got a bunch of other content. Like I said, tomorrow we should be releasing our latest interview, our man on the street van life interview. Van life is not a crime. And then other stuff coming, where we're going to be doing a lot of talk about self-paying. Interest anyone? Drop us a follow. I am going to get in here and start putting these LEDs in. I don't know if I should continue with you guys. Should I set you up in here and do it, or should I just do it? I don't know. I want to get these LEDs in. I have to go grab all my stuff. I'm going to let you guys go because I got to switch out all my tools. All right. So, it's good seeing you. We always go live on Thursdays. I did a little extra live today, so I will at least see you Thursday. Please subscribe. We got a video coming tomorrow and live on Thursday. Cool? We'll see you soon.